Hi guys, welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name is Arietta and today it is WIP Wednesday. So I thought that today we would have a go at just having a little chat while I continue working on dragonflies and petals from Spell Queen. As you probably already know, I am working on this as part of the Dragonfly and Petals event. So please do go and check out the organisers of this event, support them, support their channels. It's really important that as a community, we all do our bit for each other. So the section that I'm working on at the moment is, it's fine. There's not really any problems. It's just a little bit tedious. It's all blue. If I'll turn my light off for a second. I was hoping that the light might help a little bit. So yeah, as you can see, it's all blue. So we've got the pale blue coming around in the swirl, and then dotted throughout. And then the rest of the blue is made up of 3 different shades. We've got the, yeah, this one, this one, and this one. So all together we will have these 3 different shades of blue making up this section. So it's my least favorite kind of confetti because it's quite difficult. If I just bring you down here, I mean, you can see between the 2s and the 4s there's really not a lot of difference. Well, there's barely any difference in colour on the canvas, and so you do have to pay attention a lot to what you're doing, which is never great for, you know, eye strain and the like. So, but other than that, I really love this canvas, the way it's coming together. I've had very little in the way of trash. There's a few drills that are misshapen, but I think with squares that's just seems to be the way that it is. So I will yeah, I'm going to work on this and we will have a bit of a chat. So to get started, I suppose I should say that if I'm doing this again next Wednesday, which if you guys enjoy this, then I certainly will, please leave me some questions to answer, give me something to talk about, ask me to talk on a specific topic if you want, or you can just ask a specific question and I will do my very best to answer it for you. It can be about diamond painting, it can be about me, about my witchcraft, any of that. I really don't mind. I am open to suggestions. I know it's been an absolute age since I did a proper WIP and chat, and when I was doing that I did a little about me section answering some questions. So I could do that again next time if you guys want to know a little bit more about me. But mostly I would like to know more about you guys, because whenever, you know, when I get a subscriber, I always go and try and see if they have their own channel and I go and check it out. But it would be really nice to learn more about where you guys are in the world, whether you are new to diamond painting, whether you've been doing it for years and years. I know that it really grew as a kind of a hobby during lockdown, but I think it's been around, well, I know it's been around longer than that, with various different names in the process of it sort of gaining popularity and traction, until we find ourselves, you know, in the situation we're in today, where we've got any number of companies to choose from, you know, something for every budget, and we can mail order from the other side of the world, or you can go down to your local craft shop and find something there that will suit you just fine. We are incredibly lucky at the moment to be able to enjoy this hobby, you know, and it is available for everybody. I this year have really put a lot of planning into doing the events that are being run for diamond painting. So the plan is that for most events run for a month, some run for a little bit longer, and my plan is to try and do one every month without having to buy a new canvas. So the plan is to find canvases in my stash that will work for the events that are being run, in order to encourage me to complete the canvases that are in my stash. So it's kind of a stash detox, but with a purpose. I'm not just doing them because all the canvases that I bought them because I love them. I just sometimes find that I'm more motivated to do something if there is a sort of an end goal. I'm also much better at working to a time scale. So if somebody tells me, you know, that I'm doing a canvas and it's for someone's birthday and it needs to be done by a certain date, then it will be done by that date. However, if I'm just left to my own devices, it's easy to get distracted and think, oh, I'll just put that down and I'll go and do something else for a bit. And so currently I am working on this, obviously. I have also been working on some other craft activities that you will get to see on Friday. And I did, what else have I done this week? A partial diamond painting just to change things up a little bit and to give my brain a bit of a rest from doing squares. So yeah, so it's quite nice to have something small on the go that you can just hop over to when you need a bit of respite from what you're doing. Because I think at the point at which I stop enjoying diamond painting, sorry, hitting the camera, the point at which I stop enjoying diamond painting, I will stop diamond painting, because there really isn't any point. I want to be able to enjoy the journey of creating a diamond painting, not just having it finished and hanging it on the wall or gifting it to somebody if it's not for me. So that's what's really important for me, is to not stress myself out, because it's sort of counterproductive if I get so fed up with doing it that it doesn't spark joy anymore in my life. So I am very lucky that I've got a number of different craft based hobbies, and diamond painting is the one that's currently taken over my life, in a good way. But there's always other things that I can fall back on if I need a little break, and there's things that I just wish there were more hours in the day and more hours that I was well and awake for, so I could do more. It has been an absolute age since I picked up a paintbrush and did some watercolour painting, so I think it's definitely something that recently I've missed doing, so I need to get back and do that again. I have created one figurine using the Nerdy Crafter kit, and that kit comes with plenty of materials for making more, so that is again something that I would like to do, and I may well do that on camera, maybe in 2 or 3 videos, do a mini series, because I haven't shown any of that since I did the unboxing. So yeah, that would be quite nice to share something like that with you guys. Maybe even if I can work out a way to do a poll and have you give me some inspiration for what this character should look like, because the kit itself is essentially, you make a blank for a character and then you can add on to that and create whatever you want from there. So in fact, I will show you, bear with. So the one that you might have seen in the background of some of my videos is this little lovely. Let's move you out a bit. So this was my first attempt. This is my little crafty witch, based obviously off of my channel avatar and vaguely based on me. I am loving this purple metallic paint that the kit came with, that I've used for the hat. So yeah, she's not perfect. There's plenty of things that if I had to make her again, I would do slightly differently. But I did really enjoy the process, even down to sort of making her a little paintbrush besom to fly around on, and I thought it would be appropriate to add some diamonds as well. So she's got rhinestone diamonds in her necklace and her bracelet and around her hat. Yeah, so I was really pleased with how she came out. I definitely would like to do another one and share that experience with you guys. I think that could be really good fun. So yeah, I should I should get on with some of these things really, instead of just saying I want to do them. Is it next month that doesn't have an event? For me at least. I'm just going to go and check I've got like a little diary of what's going on, things that I'm planning to take part in. So yeah, for June, I know there's a Potter event, there's a Princess event, and there's a Pride event. I do have a Pride canvas, so I could do that. I also, June is the month of summer solstice, so on the Wordy Witch side, I will probably include some of my published poetry, or just maybe do a bit of a chat while completing maybe some art or a diamond painting around summer solstice, what it means for me, how I celebrate, stuff like that. So I think that could be fun. But yeah, so June is my quietest month, although there's also there's the Whip and Waffle happening in June as well. I don't have anything specifically for that. I think because I don't have any big canvases planned for June, that might be a nice month to catch up on some of the smaller partials that I've got. There's a few that I've been sent that I've unboxed on the channel that I haven't got around to actually completing yet. So maybe that will be my little partial month of getting some of the smaller, sort of can complete it in a day kind of canvases done. That did not go in straight. At least with poured glue, when you place a diamond and it's not exactly straight, you do have a little bit of wiggle room, where you can slide a drill if you need to. To make sure that they are in the right place. I find with double-sided adhesive that's less of an option. If you try and twist a drill to get it to line up, with square drills particularly, if say you've put one down at an angle like I have just done there, on poured glue you can twist it and it'll stay where you've put it. With double-sided adhesive, what tends to happen is that it'll sort of spring back to where it was, because it kind of takes that adhesive with it. So you are much better off getting out your tweezers, removing it and putting it back where you want it. You'll get a much better finish than trying to force it to go somewhere it doesn't want to go. There we go, that's my tip of the day. So for those of you who have followed me on Facebook, you may have seen, I don't think I put it on Instagram, but yeah, if you follow me on Facebook, you may have seen that yesterday I was at the hospital. Nothing serious, just I have been waiting for the longest time, sort of pre-lockdown, to see the rheumatologist there. So I finally got to see him yesterday. Had cortisone injections in my rotator cuffs, both sides, and yeah, that it didn't hurt to have the injections done, but boy did it hurt afterwards. It was incredibly painful. It's still a bit achy today, but I'm hoping that long term I'll see the benefits, be able to be a bit more mobile. I would love to get to the stage where I am pain-free enough to go swimming and things. That would be absolutely brilliant, because I'm not by any means a gym bunny, and the thought of jogging is not for me. So one of the things I do enjoy is swimming, and if I can get back to doing that, then that will make me very happy. And obviously if I can get back to doing a bit more exercise, it's only going to be a positive thing. So that is a goal. Certainly by this time next year, I want to be able to swim regularly. That would be nice. I'm trying to think the last time I actually went swimming. My 40th birthday. One of my very good friends took me for a spa day. We did 2 days at the spa, 1 night in a hotel, and yeah, I'd never done anything like that before. It was absolutely fab. Loved it. A little bit of luxury, and a great little thing to tick off the bucket list of things I've never done before. A lot of the things I put together a
when I turned 40, I put together a list of 50 things I wanted to do before I turned 50. Some of them I've managed, some of them my life goals have changed a bit, and I don't necessarily want to do those things or feel a great need to do those things. Some of them are a bit silly. We have a milkshake cafe, milkshake store in the town where I live that has a millionaire's milkshake that's, for a milkshake, crazy expensive, but it is one of those kind of once in a lifetime things, and so having that is one of the things on my list. There's a couple of book series that I've sort of challenged myself to finish reading. I wanted to go and see Hamilton. We did get to go and do that. So yeah, I tried to make it a mixture of leisure activities and personal growth stuff. It has been too long since I last published a solo book. Obviously, I've really loved being part of the community project books, but it would be nice to put out another book myself. I have just about got enough poetry together that I could put out another poetry book, so that would be something that would be a nice goal to achieve. I don't think I'll manage that this year, but certainly in the next couple of years it would be nice to have another book out there that's got my name on the front cover. I really enjoy writing. It's something that these days I don't spend enough time doing, which again, that's why it's nice when I'm doing the community books, because I've got a strict deadline to stick to and I've only got to write one chapter. So yeah, it's been fun researching for all of those though. I think my favourite one was a book specific to witchcraft, and I got to write about Buffy the Vampire Slayer and about witchcraft within Buffy and sort of witchcraft and technology. So that was really good fun. I enjoyed researching it and then putting it all together. In fact, the hard thing was keeping the word count to where it was supposed to be and not getting, not writing an entire book just about that. So the publisher Moon Books, who put the community book projects together, they are centered around mind, body and spirit. So most of the stuff that all of the stuff that I've written for them is either about my experiences living as a pagan or about a specific aspect of paganism. So if you watched my last Wordy Witch video where I talked about the new book, Naming the God, that is kind of a who's who book, where each of us took on a chapter about a different god. So yeah, it's excuse me, again, really interesting. Sip of tea. Really interesting to look into that and see what information was already available, particularly when you're looking at ancient traditions and things that were passed down through word of mouth and folklore and legend and storytelling. It's difficult to find out what's true, what really happened, but it is fun to look into it. So what are you guys working on at the moment? Hopefully you've found some time while watching this and you've got a craft activity or yeah, some painting, some sewing, I would really love to see what you guys are working on. So please do feel free to, you can either email me direct with pictures if you want, pictures of what you're working on, and yeah, you can, if you're going to email them to me, let me know if you're happy for me to share them on the channel. I would love to be able to show some of what the Coven members are up to. I think that would be fun. And yeah, I think, given that I'm just coming to the end of this little dotty patch here, and I've just looked at my clock and I've been chattering away for half an hour, I think that's probably enough for one day from me. What I will do is finish this section and then I will continue working on this throughout the week, and you will get another update next Wednesday for this canvas. In the meantime, anything that I complete, I will try and also share onto Instagram. You can always check me out there. It's exactly the same as it is here, the Crafty Witch UK. Email's the same, thecraftywitchuk@gmail.com. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been really nice to spend some time diamond painting and chatting to you. I hope I haven't waffled on too incoherently, but yeah, so send me pictures of what you're working on, let me know if you want me to share them, and let me know if there are any questions, comments, queries. What would you like me to chat about next? So okay, I'm going to leave this here. Please, if you enjoy the content, do remember to subscribe, become a member of the Crafty Coven, and I will see you in the next video. Stay crafty.